video. Know it's been a while, but it's all good, man. I'm back and I'm here to stay. Let's go ahead and spark this blunt up, man, to have a little discussion regarding Invincible. Got a lot I want to say about this show, but you know what? I'm going to start out a little simple today. And what I want to do is, since we still don't have any news about season 2 or 3, so it ain't like I've really been missing out on that much, but I still feel like as an Invincible YouTuber, I haven't been doing my job well. We're giving you guys a lot of information that can kind of tide your way over until the show come back. So that is my fault. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I've been dealing with so much shit. Depression, fatherhood, stressed the fuck out. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Like, I'm talking about life has been kicking my ass right now, but I've been letting it kick my ass, and it's mostly because of my mental state that has been putting me in like worse situations than I really should be in. So, you know, I'm going through a lot. If I'm keeping it real with y'all, it's been a lot. That's why I ain't really been on YouTube like that, but I'm just trying to figure out life and navigate this complicated ass web of fucking decisions and fucking fucking being an adult and all this other stuff that you got to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to make sure I make the right decisions for not only myself, but for my son, and it's a lot. But enough of all that depressing shit. Just wanted to let y'all know that, you know, I still got my heart in this. It's just my heart has been getting pulled in so many different directions lately. So you can't really work on stuff if you're not feeling your best, and I have not been feeling my best. So that's why I've been struggling with that, and also trying to get myself in the right headspace to continue to do what I love. Not only for me, but for you. But yeah, man. Anyway, long story short, I had this idea, right, where I was thinking about trying to make sure people understand more of the world about Invincible, the differences between the comics and the show, and also just, you know, the world overall. Now, there was a lot of stuff that I noticed about Invincible. I made a couple of videos about this before, about how like they did a couple of changes here and there, but I wanted to just focus on the characters for this video. For anybody who haven't seen my older videos, or, you know what I'm saying, who still may be interested in this sort of thing, if you haven't read the comic book for Invincible, I just wanted to, in this video, kind of just state some of the changes that they made to characters that they have in the main cast versus their comic book counterpart. And, you know, just a nice little easy video to start back with before I start getting into the more juicy, interesting stuff. But, yeah. I saw like a quick little video on TikTok that made me think about making a more longer, detailed version of this. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody who has been sticking around, who in the Discord, who in the Facebook group, still been watching the videos. I got some new subscribers on some of my older content. So, you know, I appreciate all the love and y'all just sticking around and, you know, just bearing with me while I've been going through this journey to get myself back right. So anyway, Invincible himself, Mark Grayson, his race isn't really determined like that in the comic. Like in the comic, his mom or him, you don't really know. Like, I mean, they're white, you know what I'm saying? But it's not really determined though. In the show, it's clearly stated, well, not really stated, but shown that they are like Asian American. You know what I'm saying? So, I think that was like a pretty cool switch. I don't really care too much, but I know they probably did that because of the a lot of the actors that are doing the voices, bringing these characters to life. Their ethnicities, I feel like they're kind of like bleeding them into the actual characters themselves. So that's probably another reason why they did that. But yeah, I thought that wasn't, it's not really a big deal. None of these changes are a big deal. I'm just letting y'all know that they're there. And hold on a second. Close this door, man. A lot of noise outside, and I have a very good Yeti studio mic, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was picking up all that shit out there. But anyway, so yeah, Mark and his mom, in the comic, they never really disclose what they are, but you're pretty sure they white. But in the show, they make sure that they let you guys know, or at least visually and everything, that they're Asian American. And yeah, and Omni-Man, he I don't really know if calling him a Caucasian would work, bruh, Viltrumite. But yeah, they don't change his appearance or nothing really like that in the show. Now we have characters like now the most drastic change is Amber. Nobody likes Amber, but I will admit in the comic she's a lot better than her stupid ass logic and decisions in the show. Just I don't really get it. But in the show, she's black. She has like dreads, damn near. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't look anything like how she look in the comic. In the comic, she is just kind of like a regular, nice white girl, blonde hair. You know what I'm saying? She really doesn't know too much about anything. But she's a smart girl. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say you know the saying blondes are more fun but stupid. Nah, it's nothing like that. Even though it seemed kind of written like that, but nah, she didn't really seem like an idiot. She just seemed like a girl that was so far removed from what Invincible was doing. Like she was so normal to the point where like she didn't really act any way that she did in the show. Like she wasn't trying to give out food to the homeless. She wasn't trying to be like all for the world or you know like a Badu ass female. Like she wasn't acting like that like how she was in the show, man. She was just a regular girl, nice, pretty, cute, blonde hair, and he didn't have to really go out his way to get her attention and make her want to talk to him. She literally just walked up to him and gave him a note and said, "Hey, I'm putting some pressure on. I'm trying to see what's up, Mark. Like what's good? Like what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like in the comic, you know what I'm saying? She didn't play no games, man. She came up to him. She let him know she was interested, and then bada bing, bada bang, they started talking. In the show, they just added a lot more to it, which I honestly feel was unnecessary. But it is what it is. Amber is Amber. She didn't really, you know, affect the story that much, you know, from the stuff that I wanted to see. So it ain't that big of a deal. William, his appearance really didn't change, but just you know, the timing with him coming out, because in the comic he pretty much looks the same, but he doesn't act the same because he's like a dork and he kind of has a unique personality. It's kind of hard to really you know nail William's personality down, but he was entertaining and he was funny as hell. And it's a shame because I really would have liked to see how William was in the comic in the show. I like that. I like how he was like that for a while, and then later on in the comic, he actually came out as gay. And then him and Rick, the guy that he you know had a thing for in the show, they ended up actually getting together in the comic. But it wasn't even alluded to. You know what I'm saying? Like besides the jokes of William asking Mark, can he get flown around the city? You know, because Mark could fly. If I'm being honest, who the fuck wouldn't ask that? But, you know, it was kind of gay how he was carrying him. But that joke turned into, I guess, Robert Kirkman really wanting to make William gay. But it just kind of came out of left field, in my opinion, because as far as I know, that's the only thing I can really think of that gave hints to him being gay. That and the fact that he had fucking Eve sleeping in his house with barely anything on when they was dating. And he upstairs and she was sleeping downstairs. I mean, I don't really think William wanted that because he told her she could have came upstairs and maybe he wasn't applying the right pressure. I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, William, he wasn't gay in the comic until like probably last half or chunk of the comic. Like probably the last 40 some issues or something like that. You know what I'm saying? He went damn near the whole series without being gay till he came out as gay. Robert Kirkman said, fuck that. We just going to make him gay at the beginning. So that's what he did with him. Now let's see. Rexplode, another character that I really enjoy. Pretty sure he is white in the comic book, but in the show he's Middle Eastern, and I think he's like that because the voice actor that they got, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce his name. He's also Middle Eastern, I believe so. So I think that's why they actually changed Rexplode's ethnicity, but. From what I can see, he acts the same of how he was in the comic book. Like, he has the same personality, you know, the same cockiness, brashness, over the top, talks a lot. But at the end of the day, he does have a good heart, and he is a hero. And that's what I love about Rexplode is because the way he acts, you wouldn't think that he has the mindset or the heart that he does. But the crazy thing about it is that he invokes more of what, like he's the true definition of what a hero should be. And I don't want to spoil anything for you guys, but it's just ironic how they did his story. I really like it. And you know, with the connection with Robot and everything, like it's pretty cool. I like how they did that. You guys are gonna see. But as far as Rexplode goes, he's very comic book accurate. It's just, he's Middle Eastern when I'm pretty sure in the comic he was white. Let's see, who else? Duplicate is pretty much the same, except for her hair. And what else? Adam Eve is the same as well. So like as far as the teen team goes, they got everybody stupid accurate. The Mahler Twins, I really love how they brought the Mahler Twins to life. That voice, man, I forgot his name, veteran voice actor. The guy is like, he voices pretty much, if you got a big character in your show, he voicing that nigga. And yeah, it's the perfect voice, man. Like just hearing them come to life. Like I can't picture the Mahler Twins being better than how they turned out. Like, you know what I'm saying? I actually enjoy them more in the show than I do in the comic. Like I really enjoy the Mahler Twins. I can't wait to see more from them. And also Alan the Alien, fucking dope, favorite character. Shout out to you, Justin, for making me that art, man. You're fucking awesome. We definitely got to get more of him in season 2. He sounds how I would imagine him sounding. I mean, I predicted that Seth Rogen was going to be doing his voice like before we even got any footage. Like when they said Seth Rogen was going to be in the show, like it's funny as fuck. They didn't even have to say Alan the Alien. Like when they just said Seth Rogen in Invincible, I'm like, bruh's doing the voice of Alan the Alien, bro. If it ain't Alan the Alien, it's Rexplode. I knew it was either one of those two. Yeah. But that's accurate, man. Let's see, what else did they do? Now this is a smaller character, not really that big of a deal, but I also wanted to throw that in there because I thought, they did it. Green Ghost was actually, if you don't remember, Green Ghost was one of the members of the Guardians of the Globe that got wiped out, literally got her face impaled by Omni-Man's fist. During the first episode of Invincible. She didn't last long at all, and she died a brutal, quick death, which I don't, like, that was so, she must have been in shock because her power is that she can phase through things. So, Omni-Man shouldn't even been able to touch her. I would have been phased that whole time. But yeah, he reached his hand through her face and just impaled it, and she could have phased right through that. But like I said, she was probably in shock. But in the comic, Green Ghost is a man, African American male, bald headed, already. But in the show, she's black, she has hair, and she's a female. Not really a big deal because, like I said, Green Ghost wasn't that big of a character. But just an interesting change that I noticed they made. And I'm pretty sure Darkwing was probably I don't know. Like he looked black in the comic too. And he was black in the show. So they might have didn't change him that, but maybe he was just dark brown. I mean, like light brown, maybe Latino, maybe. Like Darkwing didn't last that long. You know what I mean? But he clearly black in the show. And I think he black in the comic too. Not really that big of a deal, but I just thought about it just now when I said Green Ghost. But yeah, everybody in the Guardians of the Globe is, for the most part, the same. Yeah. That Wonder Woman chick, War Woman, in the show they made her seem like she was just trying to save stock options and be such a good, heroic, strong woman who just is at the top of her company and looking out for everybody underneath her, under the company. Man, fuck all that. In the comic, she was getting her pussy ate. You know what I'm saying? Or she was eating somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like she was getting down and nasty in the comic book before she ended up getting called to meet with the rest of the Guardians of the Globe. That's the only real change I can think about, like with her. But yeah, for the most part, they did a good job getting everybody there. They did a real good job getting D.A. St. Clair. They got him pretty much exactly verbatim how he is, like how he sound, look, and everything. I can picture that being exactly how it's supposed to be. No problems there. But yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm missing a few. Y'all are going to let me know in the comments. But just a quick little brief video breaking down some of the changes of the characters in the show, and I'm trying to think how they might change other characters in the future, like characters that we know we're going to see that are going to have a big impact on the story, like Angstrom, Levi, Conquest, the other fucking Viltrumites that are going to be popping up, like a Nissa. Gotta wonder how she's going to look. She better still be bad. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of stuff to think about. And I'm wondering how they're going to, bring these characters to life. Not only appearance, but voice actors that they choose. It's very interesting to speculate on. I will leave links for videos that I have made for those as well, like predictions on voice actors that they can get for certain characters and stuff like that, because I have made previous videos on that topic. So yeah, let me know what you think about this video right here. Like I said, nothing too serious, just a return to form. Wanted to kind of have a discussion with you guys on some of the changes they made with the characters. Didn't go over all the characters because they really didn't change all of them. A lot of these characters are very comic book accurate. Hell, I made a whole fucking video on how they changed fuck, man. The fucking demon detective, Damien Darkblood. I made a whole video about how they changed him because he is nothing how he was in the comic. I really loved how they did his character in the show though, and I hope we get to see him some more. I don't really like how Cecil got rid of him like that so early, especially when he was figuring everything out. Like, it's fucking stupid. Like, you really need to keep a guy like that around. I don't know. I mean, I understand what Cecil was doing when he said, you too black and white. I need a little bit of gray up in here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of get it, which makes Cecil an interesting character as well. But Damien Darkblood was cool in the show, and we really need to get him to come back. I like what he added. I liked his presence, and I hope that he has more to do. But yeah, man, all in all, that's just all I could just think about offhand. No script, nothing like that. Let me know what you think in the comments, man. You want me to discuss or talk about anything else? I definitely will. I'm ready to make videos, man. I'm back. I need to get something. I need to do something positive and good to get my mind off a lot of the stuff that I'm dealing with in the real world. So please, if you got something you want me to talk about, let me know, man. If not, I'm going to figure something out, and I will be back soon. And you know what? I'm gonna stop saying that too, because I always get y'all hyped up. I say I'm gonna be back soon, make a video, then I end up coming back like next year. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna stop saying like when I'm gonna drop shit, and I'm gonna just drop it, okay? But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. You already know, man, the Discord, Invincible Disciples, and the Facebook group, Viltrumines Takes Flight. If you want to join that, look me up, man. You already know I got you. Like this video, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified for more like this one. Sorry I dragged on a little too long, but it's just me chilling, conversating, you know what I'm saying, just rambling on a bit. Enjoying being back to YouTube as a whole. But yeah, hope y'all having a good one, guys, and until next time, peace.